What's up, my gorillas? Jesse, the AI gorilla. Today I'm back with another banger. You're going to want to stick around for this one. We're breaking down a super cool niche that I think a lot of you are going to find very interesting. So make sure to stick around to the end as we break it down. But first, major credibility check. If you want to know why anything I have to say about AI music matters, why I have all these subscribers, well, because in the past several months, I've made over $152,000 in public with you and alongside you. And dozens of you are now making money doing exactly what I'm doing. And I show you everything. No paid courses, nothing like that. I don't gatekeep anything but my time, even withdrawing 13,000 last month. And 1,800 of this 2,800 is actually should have went with last month. They paid me on like the last day of the month, right after my withdrawal went through, so I didn't actually get that. But we've already even made over $1,000 this month. This is DistroKid, where we upload our music after we're finished creating our AI masterpieces, and then we get paid. But you can see that I've made over 15,000 a month, and in several months of over $20,000 a month for the past several months. And I've shared every bit of it here with you. I want to say a major thank you to the 70 people that have now used my affiliate link. I really appreciate you. They paid me $10 for each one of you that used my link now. And that link's below if you guys want to use DistroKid and whatnot. But as soon as you get a DistroKid account, you also have this affiliate link. So if you get your friend into it or you open another DistroKid account, make sure to use that link. And so over here, if you want to know exactly how I made this money from beginning to end, how to name your artist, how to figure out your niche, how to do niche research, how to make your music quickly and then edit it quickly, and then even claim your official artist channels, including Spotify and YouTube, watch these masterclass videos. They show you everything. And then ask questions on those videos to let me know you watched them, and I'll be happy to answer them and help you through the process there. And then you can watch videos about anything. Don't forget, we are now partnered because of all of our subscribers. We are now partnered with vidIQ. And because I'm partnered with them, they are happy to offer all my subscribers a $1 30-day trial to go in there and get everything done. And this is the boost plan too. It's not even the basic plan. You get to make all your thumbnails. You get to use all their advanced AI, all their advanced research with that. Deep dive on your channel. Hook it up to Claude AI and do research that way. Dude, it's quite an amazing tool, okay? And they actually have access to over 200,000 channels, and that's how they get a large portion of their data mixed with YouTube API. And so the keyword we're going to look at today is, without further ado, it's going to be healing music. It's one I think they could pop off. I think there's a lot of room in this niche. So even the overall genre of healing music, I would call it, I guess we can call that a genre, has 612,000 monthly search volume with low competition. And then it goes down from there. What I did was I typed in healing music. It's been on my radar for a while, but I thought I'd share it with you for this week's niche of the week. And then you click search volume until you get your arrows, letting you know there's been a monthly change, a drastic change in search volume. And so that way you can kind of get on and maybe use the keywords for data that's actually on the rise. You can ride a rising trend and you can find a trending keyword or a trending niche here, right? And this is kind of how I use the tool. And we got all these words: healing music, Bansuri, flute, and you can look down DNA healing. Maybe it might be one. Soft piano music, 411,000. That might be a little broad. I don't know about using that. Therapy music might be a little broad, but there's some good stuff in here. Chakra music, that sounds pretty cool. I like that. 17,000, just under 20,000. I like 20,000, but 17 could be fine. An 80% monthly change. So there's some nice stuff in here. Cortisol reset, that sounds pretty cool. Then evening meditation, I probably wouldn't use that, but healing music in general, I think is a great one to use. And so I've taken and connected vidIQ to Claude and done the deep research for you guys. But let's go take a look at what healing music has in a niche. And here we can see, we'll right off the rip, we'll go with, see what they got to look at. We want to make sure we have this sorted by the highest outlier score and then filter by 3 months. So we have current data and we can possibly look for these trends, right? Because we want trending upward that people are searching for. So we'll look for some outlier channels so we can, and what that means is they have a large amount of views for a low amount of subscribers. And we're going to see what they're doing to get those views. Ethno house, bouzouki surfing, Mediterranean deep house, ethno house music. 4.8K subscribers, 600,000 views. That's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome. Gentle piano music to melt away stress. Hospital atrium. These guys, here we got deep sleep music, 963 hertz. Of course, they're super keywording these on YouTube here. But what this does is it gives you the opportunity to go look and see what's working. And what I see is a melting pool of anything can work if you put in the time and effort and you like the music. I think if you can find a way to mix what you like in with healing music, you can kind of create your own little subgenre here. What I see is AI music owns this genre, and it looks like it's going to continue to own this genre, and it looks like there's room here to me. That's what it looks like to me, right? So you can click on the channels, go see what their thumbnails and their titles are looking like, what kind of search engine optimization they're using, see if they even have their stuff properly monetized, right? Do they have their Spotify links, their Apple links, their Amazon links to their music? Do they even have releases, right? Because I bet a lot of these don't even have releases. Let's look at this right here. Like, I would be surprised if this guy even got paid for this video because of that. Let's go to Healing Harmony. That's a pretty decent name, honestly, for a channel. Let's see what links they have. And look, they don't even have, none of these are monetized. They don't have Spotify. They don't have YouTube Music. They don't have Amazon. So they have to rely solely on AdSense and cross and possibly any, because they have no releases, possibly any affiliates or whatnot that they have. And it doesn't look like they have any. So I wouldn't be surprised if the majority of the views that they have, they didn't even get paid for, and all So keep that in mind. They're doing a lot of work, and they're probably not even getting paid very much money, if at all. But if they've been publishing and releasing music on DistroKid with these views, sending a portion of this traffic to instantly monetized platforms like YouTube Music would probably be my favorite, followed by Spotify. But Spotify gives you validity. Right. So that's enough babbling on that. Don't forget we have musical SEO. This is a great one for looking across platforms, since we're talking about across platforms, sending people to your monetized links. What do those links look like? What does the music published to Spotify look like for this genre? Well, you type in healing music over here at musicalseo.com. This is the free tool I built for you guys. You get 5 free searches a day, so you could realistically come in here and do your research and just type in the genre to see what all one off the rip. It's going to give you YouTube suggested keywords and Google suggested keywords. If you click on the pro plan, you search healing music, it's going to give you Google search volume, which is 12.1K per month. Cost per click is 1 cent if you're running any kind of blog or you want to run some ads through Google Ads, right? I don't do any of that myself, but I've thought about it. Then you get the keywords, like I said, but then you'll get related keywords. And you get 5 of these a day, like I said. Only 5, but it's going to pull up the top 10 Spotify results. It's going to pull up the top 20 YouTube results. And it's going to pull up the top 20 iTunes results. Okay, so what you can see is what? The stuff is search engine optimized AF. You hear people talking about don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. I say don't name your song healing music. Obviously, there's 15 songs named healing music, right? You could put that at the end of your song in parentheses. That's what I do. It works on DistroKid. It doesn't work on other distributors. That's my search engine optimization for my music, though, guys. So keep that in mind. But this tool really is good for, and I'm glad it shows a whole bunch of songs named healing music. This is good for, scroll down here to, what is this, iTunes again. This is good for seeing if your song title has been used. I'm not technically that you can reuse song titles, but it's against DistroKid's terms of service to reuse someone's song titles. And if you're using like current or popular song titles, you're possibly going to get your music kicked back, or maybe someone's going to flag you for copyright or something like that. You don't want to have any issues with your music. So generally speaking, you don't want to reuse a name. And using a basic term or basic little words is probably reusing a name, but people do it all the time. This is also where I come to search for song title to make sure my song title isn't like a popular song being used right now. But enough on that. I used Claude. I used Claude to do the deep research for you guys with this to help me create find the keywords and look through there. But it's been on my radar for a while, so I didn't do that research today. But I used it to create prompt and niche takeover packs that'll help you with healing music in general, and then also frequency healing domination packs, so you can take over the frequencies. Because you can also use Suno to make nice binaural type beats and a lot of different types of music. But my recommendation is really to mix genres in, and I'm going to show you how I've done a little bit of that myself. But I created like I said, I used to create these two documents for you. They're going to be uploaded at the free school community, and that's going to be over here. AI Gorillas. This is the free school community. We got over 1,000 members in here. There's 5 people online right now. It's like 1 in the morning East Coast time. It's 9 p.m. in Alaska. It's late at night for me. I've had a busy week myself. But I'm going to post this in here. This is where I always post the niches of the week. Also, we have everybody in here. And I told this guy, and yeah, I answer a lot of these when I can get to it. But I post the niches of the week in here. So as soon as this video goes live, I'll have the link below. It'll be in the school community. You'll be able to go download that. Not to mention, we have the paid school community over here, the AI Music Empire, where you can come and you can DM me anytime. I answer within a few hours generally. We have 70 members in here now, people getting after it that are just a dedicated community. There's no courses for sale in here. And I just got to remind myself to say this because I don't say it in every video. I'm not trying to spam you guys with advertising. This is just how I gatekeep my time. I got 2 lives. We go live Thursday and Sunday, and I answer all questions and show you everything live, whatever you need to see. But also, we have the $500 monthly music video challenge. And I've paid the music challenge every month since we've had the school open. I just felt it was appropriate to give back and encourage people to show us what they're making and get good feedback from the community. Sorry for hitting the mic there. The community gives you feedback and the community votes. So we still got just over a week left. So if you jump into school right now, you upload your best AI music video, and the community is going to vote. I'm going to send an email out here in the next couple of days to remind people to go vote and enter because I want more people to enter. And the first place person is going to get $250 from me through PayPal. Second place is going to get $150, and third place is going to get $100. I pay this every month, guys, from me to you. And ask anyone that's in here. Levi is net positive on being in the school community because he's won these several times, guys. So there's several videos entered for the month already. One, you can see what other people are doing, but two, you get your music checked out and possibly win. You can get good feedback from people who care, and you can possibly win, okay? And get paid to be in the community. Doesn't mean it's going to happen, but 3 people are going to make more than it costs to be in the school community this month. But that's enough babbling on that. Let's go look at what it looks like to make some healing songs. So first we'll go for the prompt pack, but don't forget, I also made the other free tool. I know I'm clicking around a bit. AImusicmania.com. I keep forgetting to tell you guys about that. AImusicmania.com. This is the biggest prompt database in the world. One, you have a 100,000 prompts ready for you to download, created with Fable 5 for almost every genre, I believe, of music that exists. On top of, we have the infinite prompt machine with over 21 million unique prompts in this engine that is just combining and mixing around for infinite prompts. You can click on a song or cover art prompt that will do either a 3,000 cover, 3,000 by 3,000 pixel cover, a widescreen YouTube thumbnail, or a vertical one for TikTok, or your song prompts. And these have instant copy paste code blocks here for you to go right into Suno and paste in there. So not only do you have the prompt pack that you can keep, that's yours forever in case the internet goes down, but you have AI Music Mania to use. Okay, guys, so check that tool out. I made that for free, absolutely free, no subscribing, nothing there. Just go get your prompts, and it has ready to copy prompts. I'm going to go back while this is generating. Ready to copy prompts right down here at the bottom. You can either do all types, songs, or cover art once again, and it doesn't even have to generate. They're just right here for you. You don't have to wait for it. And you can go scroll through. Okay, I like this one. Oh, okay, that's a good idea. I like that one. Because if you're like anything like me, you like ideas, right? And then you can take it over, copy it, go to Suno, paste it in, and change it up a little bit. All right, I want smooth female vocals, maybe. Right? Super simple, not a big edit. And now we'll do that with some binaural beats. Or maybe now we'll change it up. And we'll have healing Vedic chanting. with sacred healing songs, right? And if you know you've been around for a while, you know I like the chanting and I like to make that music. And that time of the year is coming around again where I'm starting to feel the urge to make more of that types of music. And I don't just mean like Viking music. I mean Vedic chanting music, relaxing music, Viking music, maybe some different kinds of music for other festivals. And so I start to feel that once it's the time of year again. The seasons are already changing up here. Winter's on its way within the next, 6 to 8 weeks, I'm sure. So it's got me excited to make this music. But let's listen to some of this healing music, all different types. Feel free to have fun with it. I think that's the coolest part about some of these is that their niches are wide open for AI music, right? So let's check out some of these first let's check out some with some chanting. So I'm going to mute myself.
Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya.
Right. So for example, that's something we can work with. So yeah, that's about how easy it is to prompt some nice songs. And once you get what you like, some sounds you like, make sure to save your style prompts, save your sounds, save the songs that you like as inspiration, and use that to make more music. And so we're gonna have available over in the free school community for everybody that wants to jump on this niche, the Healing Music Beginner Pack. And it's got 144 copy-paste pseudo prompts across 8 keyword clusters built from real vidIQ exports of 252 healing music keywords, okay? So the lane is healing music with 612,000 monthly search volume with a 36 out of 100 score, so it's low competition. Starting with core healing music. Then we're also going to have the frequency healing domination pack because it's going to get you on your frequencies. And this was some of what we were just listening to, but I threw some chanting in there and whatnot, and we'll see what makes it in there. But the same thing, it's under the same search volume, and it's got the data here for you to read, but it's going to be in the free school community. Now, let me make this camera big so I can babble a little bit. Yeah, so if you want to get on this, have some fun with it. Tell me what you're making. I think it would be cool to mix, maybe some Afro house with some of this healing music, with some different chanting. I think that's where, for me, I think that's where the riches lie. They say riches lie in the niches. And, I think that's one of the ways we can institute that. That's one of the last things we have is our own personal taste and preference. I think in the future, that's really what matters. And I think that's what we like, personally, that's what we like a lot of art for. Taste and preference of the artist is what they put into the music, and I think that's the same thing we're doing here. Let me know if you guys found this helpful. If you don't like these videos, I might stop making them. They don't seem to be doing the greatest. So if you do like them, make sure to comment, click like, and if this is your first time here, make sure you subscribe and all that good stuff. And yeah, peace.
Yeah. Boot up. Load in. Watch this. Yeah. Forget the haters. I'm getting paid. Turn all that talking into upgrade. They write my name. I'm getting paid. I build a gold mine out of they shade. Forget the haters. I'm getting paid. Scroll all that venom. That's my race. Keep running plays on what I made. I'm getting paid. Off the hate, yeah. Pale kid, small town, dial up dreams. Now my face and they this ain't real rap memes. Cool, keep posting, I need that reach. Every complaint, put a yacht on the beach. You type essays, I type prompts. You burn daylight, I flip fonts. You want real skill, I want real bills. Who you think when the dust all steals? They mad at the source, I'm mad at the bank. Money too loud, can't hear what they think. Every this trash, coming in caps. Turn to a check while you taking your naps. Forget the haters, I'm getting paid. Turn all that talking into upgrade. They write my name, I'm getting paid. I build a gold mine out of they shade. Forget the haters, I'm getting paid. Scroll all that venom, that's my race. Keep running plays on what I made. I'm getting paid off the hate, yeah. Oh, yeah. You refresh views, I refresh rates. Every new thread just face my stakes. In street plans, say it louder, please. Algorithm low when you feed his needs. They say I cheat, I say I scale. You stuck in pride, I'm stuck in mail. They throw bricks, I pave new lanes. You throw fits, I throw champagne. That ain't got rhythm, suburban sun. Still got more rhythm in my funds. Day one, you can keep score on who's more pure. I'll keep score on who's more secure. Forget the haters, I'm getting paid. Turn all that talking into upgrade. They write my name, I'm getting paid. I build a gold mine out of they shade. Forget the haters, I'm getting paid. Scroll all that venom, that's my race. Keep running plays on what I made. I'm getting paid off the hate.